revolution. So we'll see how that plays out. At least none of our tanks died. I mean, it's going down by $33.5 billion per month. So, I mean, you know, it's not so bad. It could be substantially worse. Also, I have a lot of political power. I probably should be spending that. Okay. We're into Yugoslavia. See what's going to happen in Iran. 47% with Yugoslavia here. Yeah, I don't know why they're still called the PLA. Like, you thought they would have a decision in their tree to... Let me see if I have a line with Stalin. Sino-Soviet splits. Player. A friendship. I don't know. You think... Contacts. My only guess is that they haven't done this event. I'm gonna actually just for a quick second, I'm curious. The Falcon War supposed to let me see what decisions they've taken. Comcom observer. They might have just not taken this event. I don't know though. They're taking the reformist route. Yeah, Tito's now revolutionary social. So I think is actually what he starts off with. Begin with. Germany has accepted on both sides of the line here. Pakistan condemns Afghani threats. The independence of Afghanistan. Ever since the independence of Pakistan, Afghanistan has consistently challenged them internationally. Bulgaria embraces anti-revisionism. And the flight of Muhammad V. French recently forced Muhammad V to resign his throne and then install his cousin Afra, new Sultan of Mexico. Or not Mexico, the Sultan of Morocco. We'll see how that goes for them as well. So we had a little bit of a setback. But that's okay. It's not the worst in the world. Not the worst in the world. But now you guys should have a united currency. Okay. Vietnam's been elected under a coalition government. America approves Vietnam reunification election. But, I mean, it's already completely communist. I don't know how there's going to be a South Vietnam. I don't know how that makes any sense. That's okay. It seems like it's going fine enough. We got balloon tanks. Need more stuff for computers. Let's go for 1% research speed because that's hot garbage. Hey, France is once again communist. They've done it. They've come back. I don't know. I'm assuming probably maybe one of these decisions. I have no idea. But they're now once again communist. And Algeria. So the Algerian War of Independence might be beginning soon. I'm not too sure how that's going to work with get that non-aggression pact back up with France. I don't know what's changed for them that they now want to once again be a part of this. Lost war, but at least you had fun. Exactly. Fun in the jungle. They're dissolving parliament. Invest in France and Italy. Investing in France makes sense if they're going to stay communist. Their inter-European investment plan. What do we got? Launch an Asian tour, Italian port development. Is to Mao. Let's visit Mao. Thank you, Mao, for accepting us. Ho Chi Minh, thank you. India has rejected. Okay. Japan is not... Yeah, they're not communists anymore. So I'll take my political power that I've gained off of that. And we're going to, once again, start influencing you. You have a decent amount of cash. Launch an Asian tour. Looks communist activities. We're fine. I think we're good on this for now. Still worried about what Bulgaria is going to do and leave our faction. Yeah, dissolving the parliament is they're getting towards the end of their tree here, which is going to eventually get American involvement very, very soon. In which case, we might need to get involved. I'm not too sure. We'll have to kind of wait and see on that. Relation with the Vatican. Don't have any political power, but I can probably give Yugoslavia some money. Economic aid wouldn't be bad. Improve relations. King rights. We already have a non-aggression pact with them already, so that's fine. Free Albanian National Committee. Hey, even the Hawks were playing in relation with Yugoslavia. British have helped establish a Free Albanian National Committee. Anti-communist Albanians living in the West. With this organization, we hope to recruit and organize the Albanian activists for the upcoming operation. Look, don't invade Albania, okay? That's all I've got to say. Please don't invade them. They're in my faction, which means you should stay the hell out. How's Cuba doing? You know. Resource consumption. They're a one-party state. Cuban armed forces. Like the elections of 1954, 1958, and I'm sure at some point we might see the Cuban Revolution happen. Okay, let's normalize Yugoslavian relations. I'm fine being friends with Yugoslavia. Researching you already. So 65 days left. 55. Go with you. Let's improve our electronics as much as we possibly can. Invest. We can also invest. 500 billion. Why are these all so expensive? They're all incredibly expensive. Like, who has the cash for that? We're only making $32 billion. We might be making a little bit more if we didn't have $4.8 trillion of debt. %. We can make like, do we want to? French Sultan. Slavia. I'm sorry to say so much information on what they're doing. They're probably going to try to condemn American imperialism. No, they're going to get the Germandre. No, I guess I'm not going to complain. Failed coup attempt in Iran. After this failed successful resignation gambit, you consolidate his power. So it looks like the Shah has failed in the coup. At least as far as I can tell. Yeah, initial coup failure. The Shah's consensus to the coup. Okay, no, so far it's still going historically. Stage riots. Arm the Kurds. Iranian Revolution. Okay, the Congo's capitulated. So Belgium was able to hold on to their power in Congo, at least for right now. But you know what? Condemn Belgian colonization. People are agreeing to it. People are like, yeah, screw you, Belgium. Your stinky, stinky colonialism. Next, let's go for force Eastern military spending limitation. Not our own military spending limitation, of course. Just limitation on our allies. Flight to the Shah. After the failed royalist coup, there was immense speculation about the whereabouts of the Shah. It appears that the Shah has left the country. electoral reform. All for new elections. Belgium condemned, vetoed. Who vetoed it? Assuming. Is there a way I can tell who vetoed it? I don't know. But it got vetoed by, I'm assuming, the United States or maybe the British. Probably one of those two. I mean, it's still 1954. Nowhere's really been decolonized yet. Oh no, my Texan friend died. Incredibly, incredibly sad news. 8 billion, 4 billion. Oh yeah, I saw social policies too. There's a lot of social policies I didn't even look at. Maybe we'll take a quick look at those in a second as well. Yeah, let's demilitarize the German borders. Look at some social policies. Let's go secularist. At least for right now. Traditional saga views. Yeah, so let's population consumer factory minus 1%. We can give in some women's rights. 300 political power is a little expensive. Sex laws 300. Labor laws at 150. Production cost penalty, but that's not so bad. Island north of Norway? I guess I could. I didn't even really think about looking there. It looks like it's... I think it's... No. The Norwegian side is demilitarized. Our side is not. I guess I could theoretically build a naval base on the island, and I'm sure the Americans won't care. God, how much infrastructure am I trying to build? God damn. Throw that to the top of the list. By the way, how is resistance going? Actually, I should probably also count intelligence. No, I want to... You actually need technologies for this stuff. Okay, I guess we got just a general basic academy then instead. Subsidize the military, or up to 60% for Yugoslavia. 60% as well with Iran. We're doing pretty well, I would say, on both accounts. Label shortage, financial pulse. Okay, that's fine. Oh, like so many things that just happened. Okay, Germany's accept. United States accept. Saudi Aramco strike. Around 50,000 work Saudi Arabia oil industry joined a strike for better working conditions. Afghanistan has joined CENTO. Baghdad's pact. Okay. Okay. So are you in a faction now? Oh, you're a CENTO member. You're a CENTO member. I think it's just both of you who are CENTO members. Maybe India as well, but it seems unlikely. So pay all people in there now. Let us go for 1.5 trillion. Why are you all so expensive? I don't understand. Who's got that kind of money? 500 tall events and 100 billion. Like, I like how 100 billion is like the cheapest option you get. Is $100 billion. Like, they have to honestly think I am made of money. There's no other explanation for it. Let's get some televisions. Follow that up with some more research speed. Soviet influence of Turkey? Oh no, well, Turkey is a puppet of ours now. They're properly in our faction, which I think is quite nice. Sure. It's popping up everywhere. Yeah, basically. Not really, you know, Good thing for us, I would say. And there's only one faction, right? Like, no one else has made a faction. Settlement of Albanian refugees in States. Still Marxist-Leninist. You're not Maoist yet. Like, aid. And ties to Albania. Align with Mao. You can leave ComCon. It's a little bit worrying. And even then, they still like us plus 197. Rioting in Tehran! Reports of the Tudeh party members rampaging through shops and destroying symbols of capitalism caused mass panic to sweep Tehran. Counter-protesters, numbers of thousands, have come out to condemn Prime Minister Moghadesi for encouraging communist unrest on the streets, calling for the Shah to return. One of the main organizers of the protests is Shaban Jarifi. The pro-Shah protesters soon swelled with concerned citizens who have driven the Tudeh party members out from the streets. That they convinced local leaders and soldiers to join in and helped removal of Tudeh from the city. The Tudeh removed government buildings were seized and Prime Minister Moghadesi surrendered to the army. After his resistance, residents took tank fire in order to prevent the bloodbath, refused to call his supporters to try and retake the situation. Contained in Tehran, your supporters, and the Shah is returning. Which seems bad for my strategic interest. You know, to put it mildly. 60% with you, or it should be 60% with you as well. Anything else I can do to kind of get more influence? I don't really think so. I don't really think so. It shouldn't be demilitarized. I should be able to send my, Yeah, we can send our navy through the Dardanelles now. I guess we're going to spend another $1.5 billion that I do not have. Has enough money. I don't have enough money. Billion. Treasury reserves at negative 1 point. Okay, so apparently, did you also cost $1.5 trillion? Debts. Our debts are getting. Our debts are bad. Okay. We don't have cash. I don't care about you. Foreign policy is fine. 15 more days till we have our first thing in space. Oh shit, I pressed a button. Got $25 billion in domestic loans. Didn't really mean to do that, but we're now at negative 1.2 trillion. It's fine. It's fine. Exactly, let's print more money. Who's gonna tell us no? Nobody, that's who. 0.6 years and lots more weapon types. I'm not really like super concerned about weapon types. Do we have any more space tech stuff? Structures. I mean, 55 is basically all reason. Way, way, way too expensive. Any weapons of mass destructions? Yeah, stage 2 thermal nuclear warhead. Seems good. You a financial heart attack? Get the printer. Where's the meme where the guy's got the little printer and he's just going whoop 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 with a the money printers. Anyway, today's island Taiwan, a coup d'etat took place against General Liso Chiang Kai-shek. According to authorities and military representatives, General Sun Liyan, one of the Republican general's finest generals and leaders, conducted a military coup to depose what he claims is to be a failed leader that is a disgrace to the Chinese nation. Being favored by the Americans, many claim that the coup is being backed by the CIA and the United States presidents. Claims have not had any hitherto any backing whatsoever. And Lira Bashovi's been elected General Secretary of the Albanian Communist Party, or Albanian Workers' Party. So Hoxha is gone. We have whoever the hell this is. So who's in charge here? Sun Yen? Yeah, the printer go burr. That's the meme. Section 24. Do you have a description? Like, who are you? I have no idea. Leader of the people's... Yeah. Understands youth aspirations. Okay. Well, Hawks is gone. Our economy is never going to return. Union of Soviet Social Republics launches unmanned array into space. Following extensive investment into nationalization space program, Yuri Malakov announced successful launch of unmanned array into Earth's orbit. The recent overturns in both the United States of America and the Union of Soviet Social Republics towards heavy investments in respective space programs via the emerging global space race has spurred on nations from across the world to engage in research and development of space technology. While the success of this current program might seem rudimentary in nature, clearly this is only the beginning of new entry in the global space race. More investment in the Soviet space program, all of it assured for the future. On your marks. Okay. One country. We've got 1 point in the space race. Let's go for us. Animal in orbit has $100 billion. We don't have $100 billion. I have nothing. Hey, we're at 0. 0 is better than nothing. I'm assuming that means we just took out loans, right? Yes, we're now $6 trillion in debt. Don't think about it too much. Then another... Okay, so again, this is for Poland. Because it's for Poland, Poland doesn't exist. We're just going to bypass that automatically. Because it doesn't make any sense that we would care about what they're doing. We're going to spend another $500 billion. We're basically just going bankrupt. Yeah, excellent. Is anybody else in debt? 473, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. No, nobody's in debt other than me. I'm the only one who apparently sucks at managing their finances. Well, we do have a point in the space race, so I'm going to take that as a win for us.